Alrighty. Kenji's World. Kenji's World. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kenji FM. Thank you so much for joining me today. Here we are, back again on a beautiful, beautiful day. It is Thursday, the 18th of July, and you are with your host, Kenji Shimada, finishing up another day. I'm about to go for a red light sauna with my girlfriend, my lovely, lovely lady, and chill the F out after a very busy day of meeting, and all the other stuff. I had to check real quick. I said meeting, and I thought, oh my god, I hope I have not missed a meeting. I'm all good. So what's up? How you doing, man? Far out. Take a break, everybody. Take a break. Take a moment. It's okay. We're allowed to take moments. Take time for ourselves. Whew. What does that mean, you know? Take time for yourself. Take time for yourself when you need. But I also have to make sure that I've done what I need to do that must be done. And at least I've done enough that I believe is within the realm of enough for me to my own standards. And I can tick it off. Then I can take some personal time. Let it not bleed into the other. Let it not bleed into the other. It's so very easy for it to bleed. I'm sure you know, right? The work, the home. Can you just seize it? Keep that boundary strong. And I think it's important for your work. You can focus knowing that you will get downtime and you time. It's personal, it's deep and spiritual for you. And work and that spirituality, we want that kind of blend in. And spirituality is those principles. I feel foundational, core. I feel morals come from the realm of spirit, morality. And so if we're staying there, keeping that, then that can bleed into two worlds. But more I'm trying to talk to you about today is the nature of just having those clean boundaries. And making sure you take that time you'll need. Because we are not machines. And machines are going to do what machines do. They're going to be far superior in this computing power, this processing information, blah, blah, blah. Morality, to me, is what humanity is going to have to bring. And to sink into a deeper morality, you have to chill the F out, man. I'm guilty. So guilty. That, like, when I lose my center, I get a little bit less calm. I'm more susceptible, and I'm a little bit more jittery. I'm not as with it. I know flow is flow. Flow is great. Just got to be mindful of the pace that humanity can really drive at. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It just is what it is. The nature of man and its world. I'm just saying it's got a pace. It has a way. And you just got to be mindful of it. Well, I think anyway. So that's me. Went for a run. Went for a jog, I thought, in Palm Beach here. Went to Cafe Canvas. Really nice, on the corner of 19th Avenue. Really nice place. They have nice staff. At the moment, I've noticed they've done a good hiring process there. They're hiring good people. I can feel that each staff member is definitely taking a real moment with me. Short or brief or whatever, but they take a moment with me. I think that's a huge thing in customer service these days. 16, 15-year-olds running at shops, and that's fine. They're young. They still don't know, but where's the education, or where's the learning? Teach them social skills. It's such an important value. How to communicate, how to share, how to be, how to interact, how to hold space, etc. It doesn't have to be within that language. So many people learn in different ways. So what kind of language works or resonates with those people? That's what you have to understand, I think, as a person who either understands more or can understand from different paradigms, or can, hop between the two because you know what the other side feels like. So if you are of that perspective, then I believe you need a bit more patience, and you need to be the one that needs to be a bit more creative and concise and articulate and say it clearer if you can see a domain or a terrain that is unseen by somebody else. So, bit of a tangent, but it's important of the nature of self-regulation, so you can stay with it, like I said, to keep the vessel as less tainted, toxic, with our own convolutions, without our own, junk that the brain can provide sometimes. Wonderful things, doubts, worries, concerns. Not necessary to be that way. Just, it's okay. And this crazy thought that you actually function the most holistic and well when you're happy. When your system's in a happy place, you're in a happy world, happy life, the system is working better, so that joy is important to really optimize the life. So are you trying to optimize life, or are you trying to optimize joy? Where's the question? And fulfillment. Joy is not just from play and fun, snowboarding, skating, skiing. It's from fulfillment. True joy, not just fun. So how do we engage in the fulfillment part of it? How do we cultivate fulfillment? And for me, as I've said it before, to me, it's those moments where you are connected to that really important thing. And sometimes you might feel less fulfilled if you're rattling away in the rat race. And so it seems to be understandable that people seek a slower life for more fulfillment, more purpose, potentially. Not saying running away always creates more purpose, but not running away, but quieter places. Sorry, I didn't mean running away. I meant, I was just thinking holidays. That's a little bit different to purpose and function. And finding that for yourself. So, full circle, where this all was coming from was Kenji's just trying to talk about how do we go about attaining, maintaining value, and had to stay connected to value, bring joy, live in love. More and more in our everyday life. How do we hold these boundaries that stop us from being our full self? But that's only one step. It's like peace on earth. That's only a first phase of a multitudinal levels of where humanity is going to go. But first and foremost, yourself, but then spread that to others, right? How do you connect with others? How do you break down the boundary between others? How do you really communicate? How do we become one? How do we become unified? As above, so below. How do I become whole? How do we become whole as humanity? How is this going to happen? And I truly believe it's because people just need to break down boundaries. It doesn't need to be a huge physical upheaval of self. Sometimes it does. Mental and physical is, into my knowledge and understanding, is very interwoven, intertwined with each other. And I can see relationship between physical and mental and physical. And so what are those walls? Are they physical walls that we have here, the fences between me and my neighbor? Or are the walls between each other? Mental walls of fear, unknowns. Who do we know? Why are we so afraid? Why does this happen? Why are these things here? Why are these insecurities here? Where are the insecurities and fears rooted in? There's something to do with a conditional reality that you live in, that if you don't accord yourself in a certain way, you're not going to be able to blah blah blah. Tangents. But value, how do we come back to it, etc. And taking time for myself. I'm just saying I needed it. I'm in a meeting world right now. I'm battling the great arch nemesis of meetings, entering into our lives secretly, not kidding, openly, through my email. I am entering into meetings. What a place to be in a meeting. So fascinating times. Kenji's going in front of a computer more and more. So that's why I'm ranting right now about the necessity for me to stand and get out of here sometimes. Get out! Go for a walk! Go be in outside. Breathe in fresh air, my gosh. It's not just, I want it, I need it. We need that, not just me. I believe we need that. So, where are we going? What's going on? What's happening in your life, man, lady, whoever's watching? Right now, nobody. But that's okay. Whoever's really going to watch down the future, someone's going to watch this one day. How you doing? Where are you at right now at this whole human experience, a journey of this? How are you finding it? What's it like for you? How's these realities? These people saying ADHDs, OCDs, this problem here, this DDD, or are we just... Is it just I feel all these things are reactions to a soul entangling itself into a web of man's law. Man's reality. Rules. What's this rule? What's that? This engagement with an unnatural phenomena. Man's law to me right now is still very much an unnatural phenomenon. I believe it came or was inspired from a natural place, but it has been convoluted to try and ascertain and attain control within man's ecosystem. Control thy man through law. You can't do this, you can't do this. I am the ruler. And people say, oh, it's not that bad. I'm like, sure, it's very much so improved. But I think there has to be these laws, like if I want to smoke weed, if I want to take mushrooms, if I want to hop on the other side of that, fence. I'm not saying burglary or whatever, but I'm just saying what I can do to myself. If I do nothing that harms another, let's say going onto the other side of that fence, freak somebody out. That's their home. So I'm like, hey, calm down. That's not things how do you harm or how do you encroach on someone's space? Let's keep that shit to a minimum. Be mindful, you're not going to just jump your neighbor's fence. But, for me, to live my life the way that I want to without harming another, is it as simple as that? And I cannot harm another, but there's so many other rules and laws. So, once again, tangent. Just on tangents. But, how, or what is it, and how's your life? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. It's crazy times out there. Humanity's going through some crazy times out there. But it's, I think, necessary, and it is gonna be such a pivotal time for us. Don't you reckon? It's gonna be huge, this crazy thing, don't you reckon? This mammoth thing that humanity is walking towards. And so, this spiritual revelation that is just happening inside of our lives, and it's, this knowledge coming from us that we are infinite spiritual beings inside of a finite human vessel, but it can experience these two landscapes, the cosmos, the universe, within physical. And now we've got these AIs that they can think and go further than us in the technical realms, but also there's these technologies that we can create so instantly. And what is going on? What is happening? Think for yourselves. Far out. Think for yourselves. I'm gonna have to go soon, but think for yourselves. It's gonna be really important. Question everything. Question why are you even watching this video? What is inspiring you about all this sort of stuff? What's going on? Why? I don't know. These are questions that I ask myself anyway. So, rant over. But that's Genji's world right now. And for you guys to just be peace, be love, be in love, be a force of love, be amazing, be great. Shine so brightly that you give permission for others to shine so brightly as well. So with that note, I love you all. Be kind to yourself.